Well, hello again. It's Ron Suchiu. I'm the very first synergy artist in the world. I've created this new art form, and I'll describe it really quickly to you as you'll see me painting along at Mach 1. Synergy starts off with me working with a famous celebrity or a famous person, and I ask them their favorite color. In this case, Jordan John said that his favorite color was blue, a deep, rich blue. So the background was only in deep, rich blue at one time, and you've probably seen in my last video, or you haven't, I had just done the simple background and added the sidewalk down to the bottom. Once I actually do my beginning part, which is the background, then Jordan had a chance to paint what looked to be graffiti. It was a lot of writing on the painting, and every celebrity we've worked with so far has had a different approach to this. Dan Aykroyd was the first one. Famous bass player Prakash John was the second one, and Jordan John. Jordan is a man that's being launched right now by David Foster. David Foster is working with him very closely to get his career launched worldwide. And he's got some incredible stuff. You should check him out. Just check him out at jordanjohn.com. That's Jordan with Jordan, John, John. Anyway, so Jordan threw kind of a catch to me on this one is when he painted over my background, which is all of those sweepy blue colors in the background. And he did what looked to be graffiti, so it took maybe a couple weeks for me to actually really pinpoint what I wanted to do with the painting. And the painting ended up to be just what it looked like. It was a blue background with graffiti on it, and I'm turning it into an old building, the wall of an old building that's showing its bricks through the layer over top, the finishing layer. And if you see right now, I'm just painting very, very quickly. We're doing some detail now. And, whoops, sorry about that. I just wandered off camera. And what I'm going to show you right now is how I get this to a point where it starts to look very, very 3D. A lot of my paintings are surreal art. This one is actually turning into a realist art piece. Yet it'll have a very surreal look to it because of the graffiti. And you just saw a real quick glimpse at it right there. Now what I'm doing too is, as I go along, if something just tells me to go ahead and do something silly like these eyes looking out of the two O's of two, then I actually just go ahead and do it. I'm not holding back on these paintings. They aren't fast. I'm certainly not the fastest painter in the world. But I do promise myself, and I promise the synergy process in itself, I make a commitment to just use my kind of my gut feeling, my subconscious to let me to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here. And we painted the hearts out. I wanted to put some real color into this because when I did the original blues, I love this blue. Blue is a very healing color. And the blues usually turn out to be fairly dark. I did it a little extra dark on this one, so it looked like nightfall, or yeah, just past maybe a half an hour after sunset. And it turned a little dark, and although that makes it very rich, I wanted to put this real good, strong splash of color in here. Graffiti is a lot of times very animated looking and contrasty, so that's really what I went after. Now Jordan did all of the letters in here. Most people that work with me on these synergy pieces, a lot of them don't feel comfortable. I even had the official Spider-Man artist, Tony Gray, which is coming up 2 paintings from now, and he felt like although he is an artist, and he's world renowned for his art, he wasn't accustomed to the brushstroke. So when Jordan did the letters on this painting, he had never touched an oil painting before. The same thing happened with Dan Aykroyd. The same thing happened with Spenny from Kenny vs. Spenny, who's coming up too. And most people I find, which I really love about the synergy pieces, is they aren't visual artists. They can be actors, singer-songwriters, and very, very a lot of times very renowned for their work, and a lot of them are genius in their trade. Yet when they get up against the canvas that I'm offering them and this synergy teamwork that I offer them, they can feel a little bit uncomfortable at times. And I tell them there's just no way on earth that they can actually ruin a painting, because the painting, even if somebody was just to take my blue background and paint it over with yellow, that means that it was supposed to go that way as far as I'm concerned. These synergy pieces are not me, and they're certainly not my Synergist artist partner, but they are the combination of two. And when you say that, I mean, that's what synergy is. I have actually created, when you look online and you say you check a word called Synergist, some people use it, but there really isn't a real word, synergist. So my term of synergist is taking synergy plus artist becomes synergist. And I'm having a lot of fun here right now. This is going along really, really quickly, and you're starting to see how these bricks can start to look really, really 3D. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and finish these bricks and finish these details off. And the next time around, I'm actually going to be putting the windows in the wall, which is really going to be cool because it's starting to look a little bit like a wall right now, and it gives you the full impression. But as I go along, it's going to become more and more obvious that it's an old building. And the final piece on this one is going to be a lot of fun. Is Jordan John himself is going to be climbing up a ladder that's going to be leaning down onto the sidewalk, and there's going to be a few paint cans, and he's actually going to be in the painting his graffiti on my wall, which is not really a wall, it's a background, yada yada yada, and that's how it all works. It's a lot of fun. It's a really cool thing to do. There's going to be, in total, in the first series of these paintings, there's going to be 30. And I have people lining up pretty quick right now, so we're actually trying to slow it down a little bit. So next time we get to see you, we're going to be actually putting Jordan in here and put some windows in here. It's going to be a lot of fun, so take care. And if you want to give us a contact, there's a phone number at the end of this. Take care. Bye-bye.
Easy, Skippy.